Order received. Guess who got $500 in Nokia stock? What up, bitch?
Anyway, so people are, tagging me, acting like I know what I'm talking about in GameStop. But because I do this 1 minute, man, and I'm probably a little bit. We're all like behind the curve from like the real investors and shit. But I might be like a little bit ahead of the curve. And I just don't do anything about it, I kind of even felt this way with Bitcoin, and that's what actually made me like buy it back when like Lou and all them were talking about it. I was like, I should do this, Like I look at guys like Lou and people who like got in on it, and like they're probably like millionaires, and they were in the same place as me with the same opportunities, and I just don't do it. And then I hear like everyone was like, GameStop is like it's kind of too late, although it's not. It's at 350.
Yeah, I think I learned it was 140.
It was all the way down to $4 at one point. $4.
It's like, but 140, I was like, I'm too late.
Right, and it's like,
it's
nope, it doubled,
yeah.
And then some. But okay, let's even say we're late on GameStop. People were like, AMC is next, like, do it, and I just didn't. And then now people are like, Nokia is next. Do it.
What are they just doing all the old shit?
Basically, that's what it is. Is because these
this is fucking Taylor Swift. I come back not stronger than a '90s trend.
Yes, they're all things. So it's like GameStop is like a brick and mortar game selling and buying and trading thing. AMC's brick and mortar movie theaters, which we know are kind of fucked. And Nokia, I don't know, maybe not Nokia, I don't know, but I think these are all things that people were betting on going down because they're old and obsolete. And these dickheads on the internet are like, we're going to make it go up instead. But I just don't do anything about it. And I do genuinely believe that, like you said, I think that's an inherent personality trait where it's like, are you the type to jump in or are you the type to like sit back and judge?
I'm the type to think I'm late and then go, that's stupid. I didn't even want to be in it.
I'm the type to judge you and say it's not even cool or funny, or I didn't even want to make millions of dollars,
that's
dude.
Fucking
Who wants
dumb.
to make millions of dollars on the stock market in a day? Not me.
It is. I will say this. It is part of the fault of fandom, where it is like it immediately becomes a turnoff when someone's just more passionate about something than you. Like it's probably like once a month now it happens where people on the internet go crazy about Bitcoin or GameStop or AMC.
Right.
And it becomes insufferable.
Yeah,
it is.
does.
And then it just turns out you're like, fuck that. I don't even want to be in this. This is because like you have just like random people all over Barstool now just tweeting like money sign, like they're like day trader. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you don't make this fun. You make this annoying.
Yes.
And it is, and that's mostly me to blame.
Right.
Because if I just wanted to have fun with people, I would do it and have fun, I'm sure.
When
I just don't have a personality. I have a dickhead personality, and I wish I didn't, but it is just.
I did it with Dogecoin, and I had so much fun. And I remember thinking, like, that's their thing. They're having fun with it. I'm late. I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, I'm not going to bash it.
Right.
I'm just
no,
like,
but
not verbally. I will silently.
Right. I remember thinking,
and on a
like,
podcast, I suppose.
like, it's too late. Don't ruin their fun. You don't want to be the guy who's like, oh, me too. Like, I'm going to get in. But I was like, fuck it. That one particularly felt very funny to me. And the real kicker here was like, you had to spend like $2. You know what I mean? So I did it, and I had so much fun, and it didn't really work. That's the thing. I guess what happened is there's 2 times that I did it. It was Bitcoin, and I bought it at like the literal peak at that time. And I guess now you can say that I've made some money on it, but I didn't get like the rush.
Don't even know how to find my Bitcoin.
You know what? It's not as hard as you think.
Really?
If you go to Coinbase, you'll just figure it out. Just put in your usual password.
Well,
just do.
Well, see, therein lies the issue.
Well, I could probably guess your password.
Probably.
Yeah, I could log into your Coinbase right now. I'm going to go steal all your money. But I did it twice, and, like, it didn't really work, and so maybe that's why I'm turned off on it. But it's like, I mean, the Snapchat John was telling me, like, his friend did it and made, like, an ungodly amount of money. And we see people on the internet. I see, like, dumb followers of mine that I kind of know through the internet who are like, I just made, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm like, why don't I do things? Why didn't I invest in Penn? Why didn't I take my balls and fucking take my money and do it? Why didn't I invest in AMC? Why don't I mean, I guess right now it's taking the form of investing and making money, but it's all things. Like, why don't I do stuff? Why don't we just sit here?
That's a larger question,
yeah.
I feel like.
Why don't we just sit here and just fucking talk a couple times a week and that's it? Why don't we do more? Why don't we get rich?
It's a pandemic. That's my blanket answer for like. Why?
There's a comic does a bit about that. Have you seen that? He's like,
no.
I saw someone doing a TikTok like voiceover of it, so I don't know who it is, but he was like, my answer is everything. Like you, and it started out like, you still hug and kiss in a pandemic, like you still put clothes on in a panorama, and he just says all these different like pan words, but it's just like, I don't do anything anymore, and it's the ultimate fallback.
I've actually most recently committed to like it's pandemic life, where like, cause like there was a while where I was going out and I was doing things.
You were committed to staying normal,
and now I just sit at home and watch Marvel movies. That's all. I get home. I
mean, that'll take you like months, by the way.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I thought to start. I just started.
Yeah.
I got like 3 left. Started last week.
Isn't it like 25 movies?
23. Yeah, 23. I think.
And they're all 2.5, 3 hours long. So let's just round up and call it 75 hours.
Last night I watched Spider-Man: Homecoming, which is I believe the 17th, something like that.
Jesus Christ, John. So you do things. It's just watch Marvel movies.
yeah. I'm gonna buy Disney stock.
Do you ever feel what I'm feeling though?
What?
Or do you just not care that we are life's wallflowers?
Oh, I know. I feel it. I just accept it.
Yeah, we just don't. Yeah, you just don't care.
I'm. I totally get what you're saying. But I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I fucking knew about that half a stock ago. I should have done it. I don't know how to.
Well, that's the other thing too. So I
guess I could get Robinhood or whatever fucking
Okay.
app we're currently promoting.
So I have an Ameritrade account, and I somehow, some way saved that login information. I bought Google like 20 years ago, literally like 20 years ago.
That's pretty good.
Like 5 shares. It's a nice little chunk of change. It's not like I'm retire on it, but I somehow still had my Ameritrade login, right? And then I must have changed the password somewhere along the way to like my updated password, But
The one
doesn't matter.
ITBS?
Today, yes. So then today I'm doing like the forgot your password, and it says, what is your paternal grandfather's name? And I looked at that word 1,000 times, and I just answered with the maternal. And then it's like you're locked
You only
out.
get one shot?
Yeah, which I guess is good because it's like we're talking about money and shit. But I was like, what if I just misspelled it or whatever? Or what if I'm an idiot and I thought maternal was paternal? So I don't have a second shot. And then I went to Robinhood, and I do believe that because we are sponsored with them, that I think they set up accounts for us. I don't know the password to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I have the app. Don't know how to get in.
And then it said enter your password, and it just said,
me see.
whoops. No, it said enter your phone number. And I entered my phone number, and it just said, whoops, something went wrong. What kind of fucking error message is that?
Whoops,
You got to tell me what went wrong. It just said, whoops, an error has occurred. Whoops, something went wrong. I was like, well, so now I don't know I can't even buy stock. I mean, that's my other thing too. I give this world and this effort, I give this world and this life a solid 2 times effort. I will try something, and I will try it again, and if I fail both times, then I'm like, well, I mean, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm not a magician here. I can't try something 3 times.
2 is a lot more than I give it.
A lot,
Yeah.
right? I'm
got it
sick
to
of being.
Robinhood.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, buy me some Nokia. Is it Nokia or Nokia?
Wait. Oh boy.
Nokia?
Okay. Hang on. Your watch list just got better. What does that mean? Dismiss that. Okay. How do I buy something? All right. We're gonna buy stock right now.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
No
do this.
longer
Nokia.
wallflowers.
Nope. I put Namia. Nokia. Bang. Buy. Buy in dollars. Yeah. Buy in dollars. How many dollars do we want to buy this? I don't even know what account this is connected to. I have no idea where this money is going to come from.
How much is Nokia's price? Does it say?
$6. 6 and change. It is $6.68.
Does it say whether it's up or down today?
It is way down.
Oh fuck.
From 11:45 at 11:45 it was 8.81.
See?
And now it's
Okay.
12:31 at 6.68.
Now this is also what happens in this world.
How much are we buying?
Well, I don't know. We should buy it now.
What?
It's down a bunch.
Down, you buy it when it's low, Kevin.
Buy the dip. Buy the dip. They say. We're gonna lose so much money because this is the other thing. Is
All right, we'll
like,
buy $500.
sure, $500. We're gonna get rich.
500.
Why
We recently
Nokia?
launched clearing.
Because they just say that's the next one.
I am just hitting buttons that say confirm and I agree. I don't know what this is saying. I don't know how to buy.
God, we're
Enter.
so dumb.
Nope. 500.
This is what I mean, John. John.
Not enough buying power? What does that mean?
You have to deposit money first.
Okay. Okay. I'll deposit $500. Yeah.
Do you ever get tired of being dumb?
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
I'm just pissing away $500 right now. So
No, we're gonna
I'm
get
having,
rich.
I'm having a good time with it.
We're getting rich. I'm just so sick of being an idiot. I'm so sick of watching other idiots, other people that I know.
I'm gonna sell that. This is the problem too. I'm just gonna get addicted to this.
Yep.
Continue. Please make sure you maintain a balance of $500. Okay. Invest instantly. Done. I want to invest instantly. 500. Buy it. Review. Swipe up to submit. Order received. Guess who got $500 in Nokia stock? What up, bitch?
Yeah. Let's go. This is the thing. Okay, and this is actually
74 shares.
This is kind of the bigger picture here of what's going on with GameStop, right? So these guys, these regular ass dudes just decided, fuck Wall Street, fuck the hedge fund bros. They are a couple individuals who have a lot of money. We are many individuals who have a little bit of money. We're going to band together and we can just make our own rules or knock them down and kind of like,
guess who's up 20 cents? Yeah!
Let's go, baby. We're already riding this thing to the moon. But these are normal people who are taking like the internet and being like, we don't have to, like, you know what's happening right now? Like, this is kind of like the mail time life. Like, people are just realizing that Wall Street people aren't that smart. Dave kind of did it. These guys are kind of doing it. It's like, they don't really know what they're doing either. None of this makes sense.
No one,
you know?
We've talked about this ad nauseum. No one in the world knows what they're doing.
If you're a doctor, you don't know what you're doing. If you're a lawyer, you don't know what you're doing. Clearly, if you're a hedge fund guy, you don't know what you're doing.
No one knows.
These fucking guys took out a whole hedge fund, John. Melvin Capital would have gone under if Steve Cohen didn't give them $3 billion.
He gave $3 billion today?
It was him and another guy gave him yesterday $3 billion, and I'm pretty sure they just ran right through that already. But they officially had to get out of GameStop. They like waved the white flag. They're no longer shorting it. But it was like, it took down a whole hedge fund. So yeah, people keep being like,
wait, Steve Cohen gave him $3 billion?
It was like maybe I guess 1.5 because he partnered up with another guy. But it was like his protege ran this other hedge fund, and he was like heavy shorting GameStop stop, and he was like, well, I'm gonna go under, and he was like, okay, we'll like keep you afloat. So like people keep being like, this can never last, and you know the Wall Street bros, the Reddit guys are gonna end up holding the bag. It's like the Wall Street already ended up holding the bag. Like one of them went under. They had to get a $3 billion loan to stay afloat. So like they already kind of won in some regards. I get people are saying like you can't do this forever because like these individuals can buy it when it was $4. It's harder to buy now when it's $350. So there is a point where like the average everyday Joe can't keep up anymore. But the larger picture of like the internet allows regular people to do non-regular things that we once considered like only Wall Street can do that or only movie stars.
Wasn't it at one point like in order to trade you had to have 25 grand in your bank account or something like that?
Right, and that's where like these Robinhood and these things like you don't have to carry balance, all that stuff. But again, the bigger picture, it's like so regular dudes are like I can invest like Wall Street can invest. It's like you can't put out like videos and stuff unless you're like a movie star. It's like no, now you just have a fucking phone on the internet. And I guess in that regard, that's where we do things. Like we are just like no, we'll be, it's funny listening to all the podcasts I do listen to. People, a lot of them have been saying the same thing recently that fans or family members are like, when are you gonna get a TV show? Like Tom and Bert, people were like, you should get a show on like ESPN, and they were like, why the fuck would we do that? Yeah. And Tim Dillon was saying his family members like, you should get a show on the Travel Channel, and he's like, what era are you living in? You know what I mean? Because we just like those people broke the mold and do it on themselves. So I guess in that regard, we do some things. But the rest, we don't do anything.
What are you talking about? We're fucking Nokia investors.
That's right. We're up 20 cents, motherfucker. That's right, motherfucker.
Nope, down 20.
Fuck! All right, you're already laughing at one of the best clips of our shows. Now it's time for you to watch the full episode. So click here, subscribe to the full KFC Radio show. You can watch entire episodes right here. You want more clips? Click here. Subscribe to both of them.
Hit the button, too. Hit the bell.
Hit the bell and the button, and then the comment below.
Leave comments who else you think we should interview.
And how I'm funnier than John.
Maybe.